So would you consider yourself somebody who uses their communication specifically to help yourself, other people, your community, or are we just talking? What's going on, guys? Dr. Sean here, author of Discover Choice. You know, we like to have a conversation that helps you win and helps us win together. Here's the big question. When you talk to other people, are you using it? Are you leveraging it to help yourself and help other people? This question came up recently when I heard Elon Musk say that empathy is one of the worst things for Western civilization. And I thought, wow, what an idea. I hadn't heard anybody say anything like that, like ever. And so I thought to myself, what kind of society is Elon Musk promoting these days? I wanted to ask people in my environment about that, but I thought this is going to turn into one of those degenerating discussions, and I don't really want to have that. I really want to talk more about empathy and less about Elon Musk. And so I thought we should have some guidelines about how we discuss polarizing ideas, polarizing people that are important as to how we are going to live together. And here are some guidelines that I try to use when I'm talking to people about things that are, potentially toxic, depending on who else is involved. Now, I like to remember that everybody has a choice to believe what they want to believe, to do what they want to do, as long as they're not hurting other people, right? They have choice to do those things with people that they want to do them with, to feel the way they want to feel, to develop the habits that they want to develop. People have choices, and I try to respect those when I'm having discussions. Another thing I try to do personally, and I'm recommending this also, is to be honest. To be honest when we are talking and when we are making comparisons, that they are not false comparisons, false equivalencies, that we are not moving the goalpost. One person is making one point and then we just keep moving the goalpost and nothing ever really gets effectively discussed because the goalpost keeps changing and then the conversation becomes just an argument and that keeps changing also. When we exaggerate, when we are making a point, we end up then stating things that are actually not true. I heard somebody recently tell me that some ideas were being rammed down their throat. And I thought, rammed down your throat? How did somebody do that with ideas? You mean they were making you do things? And basically they were not making them do things, but it was just an exaggeration that was being used. It was a form of dishonesty that was being introduced into the discussion. Now, the third thing I'd like to recommend is that remember that we are all in this together. None of us is living on an island and living on our own. And so if we can have conversations on how we can live together, honest conversations on how we can live together and acknowledge one another's trust, well, then it becomes a place that you and I can learn to win and win together and keep winning. Take care, guys.